This is where I began, 40 years ago, as a student. We came up with loads of good ideas back then, and many of them have become reality in the meantime. Even the new Communication and Library Center. Discontinue charging. Now let's go to the new Communication Center.
Induction charging ended. Destination, Communication Center. Do you want the fastest or the energy efficient way?
Make it snappy.
The fastest way. Pleasure.
Sometimes you almost forget you're just talking to a computer. Things were different in those days. Now I almost arrived late. Some things simply never change.
And so I hereby officially open this new building. May research and training programs continue to be just as successful in Stuttgart as they have always been. May I invite you to join me on a short sightseeing tour.
I can't wait to get going. Ah, my little medicine man. That was one of our physicists' early successes. The invisible laser scan from the mobile to the nano contact lens, and the information about the body values was immediately available. Thus, medical technology was catapulted into a different dimension. For the first time, medical data could be made available without a blood analysis.
Your blood pressure and pulse are a little elevated. All other values are okay. Not much coffee today and no excitement.
Here we are at the heart of our new knowledge data bank. Everything is voice controlled and works with holographic 3D image reproduction. Show us the campus. Here we see the University of Stuttgart as it is today, with all its faculties and institutes. Here you can see clearly that the various institutes no longer work in isolation. Since the beginning of this century, almost all research has been on an interdisciplinary basis. Much work on the solution of problems is done by cooperation between institutes. Here, for example, we can see the Research Center for Automotive Production. It all started as a research factory with a project called Arena 2036, and at that time this really set new benchmarks. Here, university institutes and other research societies, working together with various branches of industry, carry out research and development work, and, of course, offer training programs.
Yes, I can remember that very well. There were major upheavals, and everyone worked with everyone else. The computer scientists with the linguists, the physicists with the biotechnology people.
By the way, we developed this simulation system ourselves too. One of our first publicly funded projects, the Cluster of Excellence SimTech, played a crucial role in this. Show us some info about the SimTech from the year 2015. Well, this is how it all began with simulation systems. By the way, a further important field of research from those days also plays a decisive part here at the center. The field of digital humanities combined a wide range of the humanities, for example linguistics, with state-of-the-art information technology. As a result, our language system can understand everything and also react accordingly. Nowadays, we are conducting research into ultralight materials with integrated functions. Here, for example, a fiber composite material for car bodies with integrated electrical functions and flexible coloring. So, now let's go to the museum section of our center.
Yes, I'm familiar with that from my early days here at the University of Stuttgart. Before we made great strides in the field of alternative vehicle drive systems, we just used to burn fossil fuels to produce energy.
Then, major developments in the field of generating energy and especially storing energy made it possible to build an infrastructure like the one we have today. This was an important aspect of the so-called turnaround in energy policy at the beginning of the century.
Yes, at the beginning we carried out a lot of experiments, but we were only able to achieve a breakthrough with extensive interconnecting of the systems via smart grid technologies, combined with a wide range of storage systems. The storage of energy in suitable earth caverns was also a novelty. Also, the widespread use of drive batteries for the short-term storage of electricity. Nowadays, it's all quite normal.
That was also the beginning of extensive international cooperation among universities, business enterprises, and political organizations. Now we are coming to the end of our little guided tour. This is Hermit. Once he was the fastest civilian computer in Europe. Before, of course, our research in the Institute of Physics paved the way for the quantum computer. Please have a bit of a look around. Thank you for your interest and your attention.
I'm impressed. Lots of things have happened in the world over the past 50 years, and much of the groundwork was laid here in Stuttgart. Well, even I was not completely uninvolved in that.